67 add binary, and it's a easy LeetCode question. And what they're saying is they have given us two strings which are binary strings, and they are called as A and B, and we have to just return their sum. So suppose if we have a string A something like 1010 and again string B something like 1011, then our answer should be 10101. So how we can solve this question is just by a normal rule of binary addition, which is if I have a bit 1 and I have a bit 2, then what I will have as sum and carry is something like below. So suppose I have a bit 1 at 0, bit 2 at 0, bit 1 as this and this, and let's try to write another bit which is 0 0, then it's 0 1, then it's 1 0, and then it's 1 1. So if you can see that I have written all the bits here, and if I just make it something like this, which is just an equal to symbol, then as you can see the sum of 0 0 means adding 0 and 0 in binary will result in sum of 0 along with a carry of 0. Similarly, if I add 0 and 1 in binary, then it will result in 1 as sum and 0 as carry. If I add 1 and 0, then it will again result in sum as 1 and carry as 0, and if I add 1 and 1 in binary, then it will result in sum as 0 and carry as 1. So according to this rule, what we can do is we can just traverse from the right to left for these strings, and then we can do it. Now you may ask me a question that why it's not working if we just convert these two strings into a number and then add two numbers and after that convert it into a string and return it. So my friend, if you can just see in the constraints, they have mentioned that the a.length and b.length, that means length of two binary strings, can be from 1 till 10 raised to 4. So that solution won't work for this problem. Okay, therefore you have to find another solution, which is just adding a number from right till the left. So if I can just give you an analogy of the normal addition, then if we have a number 21 and 14, in what we do, we just add the unit place to each other, that means 4 and 1, it will be 5. Then we add tens place along with the carry of the previous place to it. So we will do the same thing in a binary addition also. So what I can do is I can just take this place and this place, which is 0 and 1, and add them, and according to this rule 0 and 1 will result in 1 only. After that I'll add this one along with this one and the carry of previous. So was there any carry? As you can see here, no carry, therefore 0, and 1 and 1. So 1 and 1 is 1 plus 1 is answer will be, that means sum will be 0, so it will be 0, and carry will be 1. So if I can create a variable called as carry, it will be assigned to 1. Now if I add this 0 and this 0 along with this 1, then 0 plus 0 is 0 without carry, and then 0 plus this 1 will be 1, because 0 plus 1 is 1 without carry, so the carry will be 0 and it will be 1. Sorry. After that, if I add this one with this one and this carry, then it will be 1 plus 1, which is 0, and carry 1, and previous carry was 0, so 1 plus 1 will be 0, carry will be 1. Okay, now at the end, if I have traversed whole string and I am left with a single carry, so I have to add it to the number. That's why if I just write it, then you can see my answer is equal, and now we can write the algorithm. So for the algorithm, what I am going to write is string answer will be the answer that I want to return, and I will just return it. After that, my I will be a.length minus 1, and my j will be b.length minus 1. Why length minus 1? Why I am traversing from that side? Because I want to traverse from right side to the left side. That's why. It's that simple. I want a carry, so I can just write carry, and I will make it a boolean, so I can save up on space, and the carry will be equal to false. Now I'll just loop over the values. If I is greater than or equal to 0 or j is greater than or equal to 0, then I'll create a variable called as sum, which will be assigned to carry. I'm using C++, so in C++ the carry is a boolean variable, and if it's true then it will be having value 1, and if it's false then it will be having value 0. So in that way we are working on this. After that, if my I is within bounds of the length, that means it is greater than equal to 0, then I'll just append to the sum a of I minus 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 0. So what I'm doing essentially is taking the ith index of a, decrementing the I, and subtracting that particular character value from a character 0 to make it from character to integer. So it would be something like 0, or it would be something like 1 initially, and I'm converting it into a 0 or 1. And similarly, I'll do the same thing for j, and as I'm doing it for j, I have to convert these variables also, and in this way I'll add both of them. After that, I'll assign my carry to sum is greater than 1. Why I'm assigning it to this? If the sum is greater than 1, then I am confirmed that the sum will be either 2 or either it will be 3, because according to decimal additions I am adding 1 0 0 or 1 0 1 or 1 1 1, something like this. So it can be ranging from 0 1 2 or 3. If it's within 0 or 1, then there won't be any carry, because if it's 0 or if it's 1, then there won't be any carry. But if it's 1 plus 1 2, then there will be carry, or if it's 1 plus 1 plus carry 1, then it will be 3 and there will be carry. So that's why I'm writing this particular thing here. After that, my answer will be added with, if my sum equal to 1 or sum equal to 3, then it would be 1, else it would be 0. Why I'm writing this is because if my sum is 1 or sum is 3, then only my answer will be 1. Okay, if you can understand this, 0 plus 1 in decimal is 1, 1 plus 0 in decimal is 1, so that's why sum equal to 1 here, and 1 plus 1 will be 2, and if my carry is 1, then it would be 3, and therefore I have to add 1 to my string. So that's why I'm doing this. And after that, I will check if I have a carry. If I have a carry, then I'll just add it to the answer, and I'll reverse my answer and I'll just return it. Hopefully this code should work. Let's see if it works or not. And yes, it's working very fine. Let's submit it, and let's analyze the time complexity of this solution. So we are just using O of max of m and n plus O of max of m and n, where m is the length of say b string and n is the length of say a string. So in this way we are doing this, and this will take that particular thing, O of max of m plus n and O of max of m plus n for this reverse. Hope you understood the solution. Like the video, share it with all your friends who are stuck up in this problem, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.